trying to make a makeshift tripod. It's not working. Okay, wait, let's see. I don't like it. But you know what? It's probably a good idea that I am using my arm as a tripod. I should probably actually like strap on some ankle weights to the phone as well, because as you can see from the title, that I am going to be testing out an arm workout. Now, I think it's pretty obvious I skip arm day. I also skip a lot of days, but I always skip arm day. I think it's because my muscles and my arms are so underdeveloped that it is miserable trying to work it out. I've always had skinny arms, and I remember in high school, I did PE as my sports credit because I didn't like any of the other actual activity sports that were offered. And for the most part, it was fun games and socialization, which I loved. But then we had days where we went to the workout room. So we did the treadmill. I don't love it, kind of hurts my ankles, whatever. But then we moved over to the bench press. It was terrible. And I remember everybody else loaded their bar with weights, but they were having a big struggle with me because I physically couldn't lift the bar, which I just realized a lot of that was mainly chest, but in any way I couldn't lift up the bar to pick it up or move it around, nothing. So basically my arms and my chest were weak. I'm as weak as a kitten. I'm a SpongeBob, okay? And in my subscription feed, I saw that Chloe Ting uploaded a 10-minute arm workout, and it includes no equipment. So that's my kind of workout. Now, I know some of you guys might be thinking, why am I choosing to do a workout by Chloe Ting again? Because the last workout challenge I did was the Chloe Ting Hourglass program, and I didn't give it like the best review. But like I said, it's nothing against Chloe Ting or her fitness guru capabilities. She's very talented. You can just, if you look at her body, you know that she does the hustle and really cares about her brand. So I just want to throw it out that like I do not doubt her in any way. So I'm going to do another Chloe Ting workout, and I have full faith in this arm workout. Start off with, as you can see, my left and my right arm look pretty much the same. Don't be freaked out. I can hyperextend my elbows. This one almost looks kind of like twisted more. So I'm thinking to kind of help with you seeing the progress of the results, I'm just gonna focus on my right arm. So here it is, relaxed. And I'd like to say it's like really lean and defined, but like, this is bone, so don't be confused. Like any hump you see, it's bone. Even that, like it sticks out. So it's really just the fact that I got no fat, no muscle, and it's just flesh over a skeleton. But here it is relaxed. Of course I have flab here that I don't expect to get rid of in 30 days. This seems like a project right here. Bam! So from here, it looks like I have like a little bit of muscle. Yes, my arm is shaking. This right here is just a tendon. This is just like, I think a little bit of flab, like just loose skin. And you don't have too much definition going on, maybe like a little here if it catches in the light. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it, but it's not really pronounced, the muscle. I know some of you guys are like working on your comment right now, talking about my fist. This is just how it is. I have compared it with people in the past. It's really hard for me to even try to mimic what a normal fist should look like. And even if I can, it can so easily be pushed down, but if I'm getting it pushed, I don't know. It's just how I am. It's just me. Okay, now measuring, I need to get to, okay, here is 0 right here. 10.5 inches, 8.5 inches. Those are my measurements relaxed and flexed. Hold on, we're not finished. Everybody wants to know the size of my wrist because it is so dang small. Story time. I remember one time, I know this is off topic, my brother was having me do weights and I had to, hold the weights up and I was going in this motion and he was looking at my wrists because they're incredibly small. I'm talking this small. Sorry, I'm not trying to do any weird hand signals. Like this is how small it is. And I was doing the weights and my brother was just staring at it and he goes, amazing, your hand doesn't just rip off. To begin with, I did not appreciate him forcing me to work out so he could play workout trainer with me, but also it kind of makes me wonder what his motives were. Anyways, so my wrist is about 5.5 inches. This is 5.5 inches right here. I mean it though, like I can never wear bangles because of how my wrist is. When I wear watches, I have to shop in the kids section. It's always been a disaster for me, but.
Got 14 exercises, 40 seconds on, and we're alternating between 0 and 5 seconds rest.
Raise both arms to the side and draw big.
Right off the bat, when she says that this is going to be an all-standing workout, I fell in love. I really get frustrated when I'm standing and sitting and bopping around. Did you guys see my face when I found out I needed to do wall push-ups? Okay, right about here, that is when I am feeling the burn. Moves she did that just relied on swinging, and since we weren't pushing against gravity, it wasn't that bad. Oh man, like it was fun dancing while doing the workout at the time, but now watching it back, I'm not impressed with myself. However, dancing is a good distraction, but it helped that I had the viewfinder to show me if I was being too lenient with my workouts because I was dancing or I just couldn't see if my arms were held up enough. So at least get a mirror or something to do this workout in front of. I think Chloe Ting was really smart to upload this because having a workout that is 10 minutes, no equipment, it is perfect on the go. You could do this in your hotel room if you're in a time crunch. Let's say you're at the office and you need to step away. Just lock yourself in the bathroom and you don't have to worry about getting on the ground to have a public bathroom to do this workout because essentially it's all standing. So it's not icky, which I appreciate. And again, like I didn't get sweaty. So anybody could do this. As you can see though from her workout, because it is no equipment, you can't really expect to bulk up your arms by doing this. This was more cardio, but that's what most women want. They want that toned, leaned look in their arms, getting rid of the flab, and then that's it. If you're training to be an arm wrestler, maybe don't do this workout. As predicted, I woke up this morning and I wasn't even sore. But then when I thought about it, I was like, am I really not sore? Because my arms are incredibly weak. So I started kind of reaching my arm out, extending it and going up and down. And I was like, you know what? I feel a little bit of something. And then I did my workout and it was really hard. It was rough. I ended up doing my second day workout with my mom, but it was her day one. And so of course she felt like she was rocking it because on day one of any workout, you rock it, and I'm day 2 and I'm thinking like, oh my God. I just remember feeling sore probably right from the very beginning. And then at the end, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, but I did complete it and I don't think I broke form. So that's good. I know for a workout check-in, this looks so silly because I'm in a car. These guns are all covered up in my jacket. You'll see these on day 30. So dumb. When we were in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, the main house had Wi-Fi, but it was really hard to get any connection in the cabin that was on the side that we were staying at. So I was like, oh, we gotta go to the main house, do that, and come back. So that's just another thing to think about with traveling. Look at these! Well, it is the last day of the challenge, and it's time for me to give you some results. But I will tell you that, like, 5 or so days ago, something just clicked with me. Okay, are we? 1 second. I snap, and then the transitions happen. I can't control it, obviously. What I'm trying to say is something clicked up here. And I wish I had recognized this sooner, like to at least talk about it in day 15, but I didn't. So I measured for you guys like my biceps and my forearm, and the workout doesn't really touch those muscles. It does some triceps, which at least I showed you somewhat. And then it's more like your shoulders and your chest and your neck muscles. And I was wearing a dang t-shirt. So, now as crazy as it sounds to do a workout that requires no equipment, no weights, I will say I feel like I really did feel results, because the next day I was sore, and then I did it after so many days and it got easier and easier, but then I would have a day that felt so stinking hard and it was crazy. So whenever you have something where you can literally feel having an off day, you know it's because you're really working your muscles. So this is my right arm, and this is it relaxed. Sadly, as predicted, I still have arm flab. To be honest, I think it's just as much, and that part hasn't changed. Here's me flexed, and I don't know, I feel like you might be able to see some definition here, right? You see something, right? Because I feel like I do. I feel like it's small, but I feel like there's some progress. Like, come on, baby, don't you see it? I'm really strong. Oh, I need to stretch this out, okay. Bam, let's work through this. So right now, what I'm seeing is some definition. It could be the lighting though, I get you. Like if you have some doubts, I get that. There's just a little more shading here, okay? I don't really see a distinct lump or set lines going through here, but to me I feel something. I don't know if it's improvement, but I can feel that a muscle exists, contrary to popular belief. So it's there, yeah? And this is where you kind of really have to try to look. So it's really like in the chest, here's me flexing like, oh God. And the definition of my sexy armpit. And look at my neck. Do you want to see my back? Maybe that'll like help too. Bam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Again, why do I always grunt in all of my videos? It's not sexy the first time, and then in editing, it's not sexy the second time, and in your headphones, it's not sexy a third time. Ugh. Bam! Ow! Oh gosh, my hand's cramping. Ow! Like really, ow. Hold on 1 second. Let's get to measuring my arm. Okay, real quick, as I'm holding up the measuring tape, I see that this is my forearm relaxed, and this is it flexed, and it's not moving the measuring tape. I like to think it's because it's in the middle of my forearm and not right on the edge over there, but I don't know, like, look, you see something? Like, can you validate me, please, in the comments? So I'm looking here, and it is still riding at 8.5 inches. So it appears when I do flex that the measuring tape kind of moves about 1/10 of an inch, but not really all that much. It's just like pretty much right under 10.5, and then flexed, it's like perfectly hitting the 10.5 mark. So I don't know if you would take it as the point of my arm slimming a bit. I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. I know you guys saw the results, but I still want to give some closing notes. So I do want to say that Chloe Ting did a great job. And no, I'm not sucking up to her because I feel guilty and bad about how I reviewed her Hourglass program in a previous video. To be honest, it was exactly what it was. And I enjoyed it. In fact, it was a bonding moment with my mom even. So I have to say that the experience of this workout was great. And I think it is effective. I think it's just a slower pace, but sometimes that's what you need to have a workout that doesn't eventually lead to burnout. And I guess I would tell you that I do plan on including this workout in future workouts. You are awesome for making it this far. And if you've already done that, you might as well subscribe to my Fit channel that will be linked down below. But don't worry, this channel is still going to have workout challenges. So I do need you to leave a comment and tell me which exercise or workout or whatever that I should try next. And make sure to like this video or else. Okay, love you, mean it. Bye, guys.